the world. DreamWorks has brought so much movies to the cinematic universe, but the movie I'm about to talk about today is The Prince of Egypt. The directors of The Prince of Egypt, Brenda Chapman, Steve Hickner, and Simon Wells, made a really good production of The Prince of Egypt. Even if it wasn't really known from today or back then, it was actually a really good movie to reflect off the story of Moses. If you don't know who Moses is a man who's able to free his Hebrew people from an evil pharaoh of Egypt. Most people even know Moses as one of the disciples of Jesus Christ in the Bible. But in the movie of The Prince of Egypt, you actually get to see Moses' storyline and background of why he's so important to the Christian and Catholic community and how he saved many lives from slavery and danger. Now that you know the basic premise of Moses and how he was so important to Bible and religion, now let's talk about the summary of The Prince of Egypt. One good feature that DreamWorks was able to add onto this movie was how true it actually stayed to the Bible. A lot of Catholics and Christians know that the Moses storyline was actually originated from the Bible and actually occurred near the dates of 1279 BC to 1213 BC. Another good feature DreamWorks was able to add was how the Egyptian setting, time, and place was actually able to affect the characters and side characters in the story as well. For example, slavery was a common thing for pharaohs to apply onto people to do work and build sculptures and carvings. Art animator Derek Gogol helped create special carvings for Egyptians to represent special events that happened in the past. He even helped create the sculptures to represent how Egyptians praised their pharaohs and leaders. Even the jewelry that was provided on the queen was a really important factor of how they represented the clothing and doings of Egypt, because jewelry was actually a really important hobby for people to make. Even time was an important stage of factor on how they actually created the movie. For example, when the pharaoh sent out warriors to kill the babies, that was an actual occurring event by a pharaoh during the 1279 to 1280 BC, so he would protect his kingdom from future attacks. The Bible was an important stage to help form the movie and how it was historically accurate to its timeline and how it really represented what Moses really was in the Bible and who he was during the Egyptian times. So the Bible was a really good primary source. Since many people believe in many things, and this story is specifically based off the Bible, it can lead to many inaccuracies of what people think the Prince of Egypt is really all about. In conclusion, this movie is really based off on how Moses' backstory really came to life, and how the Bible was a really good primary source to help make the Prince of Egypt become one of DreamWorks' amazing great movies that came to cinema. Bye.